2024 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bengals and the Chiefs. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Arrowhead. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, sticking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pacheco holds it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll throw it yet again. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
I think it's fair to say, Kate, the only thing that has slowed down Joe Burrow in his NFL career is that injury bug. Just like in his rookie year, major injury to that wrist a season ago got in his way. This guy is so smooth, so calm, so poised. He didn't let the injury in his rookie year affect him. Remember, the next year they went to the Super Bowl, and those Bengals are sure hoping for a repeat this time around.
They get 13 on the pickup, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his number.
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Right back to Moss now. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before they get started.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Moss with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Burrow. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Burrow to the air now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 2nd and short. They'll motion Brown right. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Throwing is Mahomes. And it's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any.
And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Finds his man Chase. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bengals. Throwing is Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Higgins makes the catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you can count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Running for the marker on 2nd. Moss, the 1st down and much more. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Open receiver, caught. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
The give here on second. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head.
And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Now Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Here's 2nd and 5. Has the connection to Jones. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41. Burrow setting to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He's got him, that's Moss. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Up to the line and they're set, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker room. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Steelers who are out in front. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. From there, we head east to Minnesota to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll run here on first down. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 28. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Burrow. Able to find Jones. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Burrow to the air now. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. it as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. It's no good. Oh, his aim was off on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. It's Pacheco again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And no doubt still some disappointment internally, at least, after their last drive ended empty-handed following that missed field goal. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow back to throw. Jones reels it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 41. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. Put the body on the line for his team. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Moss. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to Back-to-back carries here. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. Quick slant complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
A diving effort. What a catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Back to throw Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. One of the tight ends motioning right. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll throw it again. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Now Burrow. He dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Burrow setting the throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. All set up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Higgins makes the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now. A lot of speed on it. Too tough to handle. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
To throw. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Right back to Pacheco. Has good room at the 35. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. And they'll kneel this one down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.